What's up, everybody? How's it going? Week 6, last reflection. A little delayed, little late, been a long day. But more importantly, this week's readings. For me, I think the theme is cultural negotiation. There was a bit in one of the chapters on, I think, what was it? In Deaf Rhetoric, that's what it was. One of the first chapter in Deaf Rhetoric, they mentioned this idea that the people who belong to both the minority and the deaf communities face 3 levels of cultural negotiation. And I like that term, cultural negotiation. And so they have to negotiate culturally on 3 levels. 1, their culture and language at home, their culture and language of the deaf community, and the culture and language of the hearing community. And so I think the argument was, and I might be paraphrasing, but maybe also just in my own thoughts, the idea is they're struggling with 3 different types of culture and experiences, whereas like for someone of the hearing community, like, man, I'm only dealing with like 1, and it's not even, I'm not even a minority either, so then that's like, that goes out the window. So my life's is, cushy, and anyway, it's just like, I don't have to think about the cultural dynamics that these people do all the time, and honestly, that can be said for all minority patients and all people of color and things like that, which is unfortunate that as a society we can't navigate in all balance and welcome them all at the same time and celebrate diversity. But just not to digress, more so for the deaf community, at least based on the readings this week, it's like they have a lot to process. They have a lot to balance. They have a lot to juggle, all without being able to hear, without being down one of the 5 senses. And so even in life after death, those first couple chapters of those things, even Neil, he felt alienated, isolated. His friends, his office friends, just would email him. It wouldn't stop by. Couldn't hear music. Felt like his life was without meaning. And he felt even more alienated because people wouldn't know. You'd see him and you'd think he's normal. I apologize. And so, lastly, maybe healthcare practitioners, maybe med students, maybe med schools need to do a little cultural negotiation of their own. Maybe they need to kiss the fire a little bit, see if they can walk away whistling. You know what I mean? In the sense of, maybe they should teach these med students and these practitioners what it means to balance cultural dynamics, social mores, do's and don'ts, how to act. Even in one of the articles, it said 50% of practitioners are unexperienced with video remote interpreting for the deaf and the hard of hearing. Like, are you kidding me? I don't know. I just think maybe in another one of the articles, it suggests, all staff be trained. Well, maybe that training regards a little bit of touching grass, a little bit getting down to earth, thinking about who people are, and negotiate with our own culture, and put them in a tough position to be in a better mindset for the people they're treating. So that's all I got for this week. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.